Hi, thank you for tuning to the Just Respected podcast with your host, Marcus.
And Cynthia Jordan.
We'd like to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to give this podcast a listen. We truly appreciate it, and we pray that this podcast blesses you. If you enjoy it, please subscribe below. Hey, and welcome back.
Thanks for joining us today. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. It's only a couple days away. Hey, guys, real fast before we even get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below and hit that notification bell for any updates on the new upcoming podcast episodes.
So, how's your day going today?
My day is going good. Like I said, we're only a couple days away from Christmas.
I know. And do you feel like you're in like the Christmas spirit though?
Honestly.
Joyful, jolly.
Honestly,
yeah.
I'm feeling the Grinch kind of like this year. Not really the Grinch heart of the sourpuss Grinch, like because it doesn't feel like the Christmas series.
Let me just defend the Grinch. The Grinch is an awesome person.
Okay, I know he's one of your favorite characters,
one of my
favorites. I'm feeling like that because it really doesn't feel like Christmas.
It doesn't.
We haven't been able to gather, fellowship. We haven't been able to do any ugly Christmas sweater contest, and I really love those.
I do too. And you remember when I wore mine to work that one day?
Oh, yes.
And at the office I went to that nobody else.
No one else wore it.
But hey, I was looking good in my Grinch ugly Christmas
you
sweater.
owned it.
And it had the lights. And it had the lights.
But guys, the reason why it doesn't feel like the Christmas, we all know due to COVID.
I mean, when you think Christmas time, you think like family, fellowship,
yes.
Christmas traditions.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many things that I feel like we wanted to do around this Christmas time as well. I feel like you kept saying no, you didn't want to do Snow Mountain, and I was like, we're doing it this year, and of course, COVID and everything.
So many plans. We actually had a family trip planned.
We had so many things planned. Oh yeah, we did. But with that being said, your perspective on Christmas, I feel like changes. As you grow older, like your perspective on Christmas as a child. Mm-hmm. It starts to evolve as you get older into an adult. So what would you say your perspective on Christmas is from like when you were a child?
Christmas traditions?
Just like in Christmas in general?
Okay. Christmas is always my favorite time of year as a child because for one, the presents, but I love all the Christmas decorations, the lights. I love seeing the people that are like the extreme Christmas goers and they got
Christmas lights.
Yeah. I'm talking about they got the highest electricity bill. Yeah, I love those people.
You never think about that as a kid, though. Like, what's electricity?
Exactly. And then at the same time, I love seeing when I always could tell that Christmas was coming with down here in Atlanta with the Lenox Day Christmas lighting of the tree.
Yeah.
The Macy's Christmas lighting. And then we also had the town will always put the lights up around town, letting you know that it's Christmas time. And I love that because even every year we had like holiday traditions where we'll either go see the Festival of Trees, the Festival of Lights, and take in all the Christmas festivities, like plays, seeing all the Christmas carols renditions, and then coming down to Christmas Day, having our yearly family breakfast.
Yeah.
Which is something I look forward to, and listening to Peabo Bryson's Christmas album all day long.
Oh, so y'all had the music, the tradition.
Yeah,
okay.
Always
the religion.
home.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, for me, I guess my family, we didn't really have very many Christmas traditions. I mean, we had like Christmas tree and presents. That's kind of as far as it went. But for me, Christmas was about the presents. Mm-hmm. But as I got older, it's not the same. And the same thing I noticed, like with the movies I used to like to watch back when I was a kid, I don't necessarily enjoy them the same as much anymore.
They don't hit as hard.
They don't. Like the Santa Claus movies, like I just couldn't get into that anymore.
The Tim Allens, yeah. But see, what always is a classic for me are the Home Alones. I love them so much because
only 1 through 3.
Yeah, mm-hmm. Yeah. But now for the kids nowadays, they got that new one, Jingle Jangle, and that is like a holiday special. I feel like that one was an awesome one.
If you have not seen Jingle Jangle, it
gotta
is
go
a
see
must
it.
See. It is a great Christmas movie, and I don't know, it brought some cheer into me. I'm not gonna lie, it made me feel a little warm and cozy inside.
I feel like that's the only thing that really gave me that oomph to get back into the Christmas spirit is watching that movie.
I mean, are you in the Christmas spirit, though? Because you didn't even want to put up a Christmas tree this year, or any Christmas lights or anything. So, I mean, are you in the Christmas spirit, Grinch?
No. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to weigh myself to get into it, but
it's hard because it just doesn't feel like
it doesn't feel like Christmas. But at the same time, it is 2020, so I wouldn't expect for it to be perfect.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like in the midst of it all, God is still piercing my heart to give me a different perspective on this season. And during this season, like you said, as we grow up, we're starting to see Christmas differently. We've been debating getting Christmas gifts for the longest, but now it kind of got to the point where we're just like, okay, if we give gifts, let's give it to the person that has always...
Let's do it more so as being a blessing to others, and then we're going to make Christmas this year more so about kids.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely the kids in our families, and then we're going to try and bless some people that, you know, we know and we feel like are near and dear to our heart.
Right.
But we just want to let them know we love them and appreciate them.
Definitely.
But yeah, I feel like as you get older, your perspective on Christmas changes. Like, I know, like, as adults, I mean, now for me, Christmas is a time where, for one, I need to start saving for Christmas shopping.
Christmas
thinking about
stressful.
it, like it is stressful because you got to think about every single person that you kind of have a close relationship with. And like, I got to get this person Christmas present, and then you got to figure out, for one, what to get them, and then for two, a budget, because if you don't watch how much you spend, you can easily just well, I mean,
right. It can get out of hand. And then at the same time, I be feeling like I got to take an extra step, but we haven't got to that level yet where we start sending out holiday cards.
We haven't. Maybe next year. Maybe we could try that next year. I mean, I feel like that's...
I'm not going to lie. I love seeing the holiday cards.
We do love the holiday cards we get. We're just not planners.
We're not.
And I feel like, well, I am, you're not, but that's just another stressful thing. But I feel like that's something we need to try next year.
God is giving
Let's go ahead and start some Christmas traditions 2021.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what COVID is showing us. Like, go ahead and start some Christmas traditions. Like, it's all about family. It's about, your spirituality,
but this year we did have a family trip planned, but everything ruined it. We always try to do like a family gathering and stuff like that. But
we're supposed to be on vacation right now. I mean, I feel like COVID definitely changed a lot of things, but it definitely also changed my perspective on Christmas, and it also showed me that
it ain't about my agendas.
It's not about my agendas, and I feel like I used to feel like, I'm not even gonna lie, I used to be feel a little burdened by the holidays sometimes, but this year what it showed me is that, it's a blessing to be able to gather with your family and with everyone, and it's just sad when you're just not able to do what you used to do, like what seems like the little things, like, gathering for breakfast was something that we did every year without thinking about it, never knowing that we may not be able to do that, or Christmas dinner, watching movies with the family, eating dessert together. Like, we would probably be at like our family's house like all day. So I don't know. I feel like this year's definitely different, but
it is.
I will say that my favorite Christmas movies as an adult, well, of course, was Jingle Jangle, that new movie, but also The Grinch. Love The Grinch. Let me just say, The Grinch is very relatable. He is the adult epitome of how I feel sometimes. I mean, I'm not a grumpy person at all.
Right.
But let's just say, I feel like The Grinch's feelings were justified, because everyone thinks that he hated Christmas and like everything to do with Christmas. He didn't. As a kid, he loved Christmas and he loved people until people made him hate Christmas. So it's like they kind of hardened his heart. But like, his the favorite quotes from his movie when he was like, 6:30 dinner with me, can't cancel that. 7 o'clock self-loathing.
Hey, to really piggyback off what you just said about the Grinch, now that I get
wallow in my self-pity.
Right.
Can we all just say that we have our Grinch moments? Like, I don't know, and I feel like
a lot of people deal with that. It wasn't just the Grinch. A lot of us, we all have a lot of Grinch in us, because there's a lot of people that doesn't look at this time of year as a joyful time of year. A lot of people are. I mean, if you really got to think about 2020, there's a lot of people that are dealing with their first Christmas without their loved one due to COVID, you know?
And that has to be a hard time for people.
Right.
Definitely. I mean, I can't imagine. So I feel like the holidays for some people is like the greatest time of year, and for some people they
it's the worst time of year. Yeah.
So I would say this year, just always make sure that you're reaching out to someone and you're touching someone, whether you're just checking in on them, like, hey, are you okay? Just, you know, if you're alone this year, like maybe we can Zoom call, because, you know, with COVID, we can't really gather.
Right.
You know, like how we used to.
And also check on the ones that we overlook a lot of times, like your local waitress and waiters that are at your favorite restaurants.
Yeah, it never takes much to bless someone, you know, to keep it going.
Right. Public service workers. You got people that are nurses, doctors.
Or if you're in the drive-through lane, just pay for the person's behind you or something like that. Or
single parents. There's so many people that are really going through stuff this time of year, even in this financial crisis, that may be overlooked. Even if it ain't a financial crisis, you could have like a child that is sick. People are diagnosed with cancer and other illnesses and things like that. And I got to say, for me being a cancer survivor myself, around the holiday season, it was the support of our church family.
That was one of the hardest times for you, I feel like.
It was the support of our church family, people that, you know, work with my parents, work with in the community, that just continue to pour and show their love throughout that holiday season. Because even during that season, we actually lost my grandfather during that time as well, and that was hard on our family. But it was just support of the community, people just laying on their heart like to give, you know? And so it just like with that, it's like when God blesses you in your down season, you should go out and do the same.
If it weighs on your heart, if you feel like, just do it.
That tug,
you never know what you're doing for someone, and then
the impact.
Also for those people who are taking in foster children, like that can also be a lot. So yeah, I mean, it honestly doesn't take much. Or if you know someone isn't working, or if they lost their job,
definitely.
Because this is a hard time for everyone. You know, nowadays some people aren't even able to buy gifts for their families,
for their children. Yeah,
you know, I don't know. So please just go out and let's bless someone. Let's keep it going.
That would be the best Christmas present.
Let's make Christmas 2020 about serving others and blessing others. I don't know.
That'd be the best, yeah. And also giving to those local food banks that in your neighborhood and things of that nature. Just getting out to serve,
volunteering your time,
showing people generosity and joy in the spirit of that. Because what I noticed a lot of times, and with us getting so capped up in how Christmas usually been for us, being so gravitating our own world. Black Friday hit, we just out there shoving and fighting in stores to get our presents and stuff like that. But really getting to the essence of what Christmas really is about, and learning to lean and love on one another and display that on a different basis.
It's very important. And so that's why we've also decided this year that instead of getting each other Christmas presents, we're going to use that money
to bless
two families. We would love to bless more, but
but we are picking two families that we are going to reach out to and bless. And I know it's not much, but it's just stuff that God.
It's just something that weighed on our heart.
He put on our hearts during this time. People that are dealing with a tremendous load, that it just like that's really what the blessing is. That's really where I feel like God tests us in those moments where it's like, hey, you've been praying, you've been asking, and you've been faithful in that, but here it is, sidetrack of what you got going on. I need you to go an extra step. Yeah. And in that extra step, that's where I feel like honor will come. So wherever God is pretty much putting on your heart, whether that to give to Goodwill and things like that, just do it. You know?
Do something. And
do it.
Don't let the whole, like ordeal of like what you think Christmas means to you to like stress you out, like having to go out and buy all these presents, spending all this money. If you don't have it, you don't have it.
Right.
Donate your time. Make Christmas with your family about spending time with each other, with your children, with your spouse.
The little things.
Whatever your family may consist of, or friends. It doesn't necessarily have to be about presents of monetary value. It can literally be just fellowship, just coming together, or just reaching out to someone. It's love. It's companionship. It's it's
all
kindness,
the things we love most.
Joy. So yeah, I feel like we're starting to get into the Christmas spirit. Maybe we should get out our snowman cookie jar. At least something a little Christmas.
Hey, we should do something.
A little Christmas mugs.
Right. But yeah, guys, we had the opportunity of ending up this year. Really got a week left into the new year, but it's like we have an opportunity to be the change that we want to see going into the new year. So right now, a lot of people make the New Year's resolutions. We still have. I
feel like we kind of know what we want to do
right.
for ours.
So it's just like, don't wait till the New Year. Start now, so God can go ahead and bless the plan.
As soon as you think about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely. But yeah, I don't know. Let me go back to the Grinch again. You remember when his back in the movie though, like with Cindy Lou, like how she kind of helped warm his heart again. I feel like sometimes some people out here in the world and community, if they're being grumpy around this time, they may just need someone to just warm their heart a little bit. So a kind word, a smile, instead of getting frustrated back with someone, just smile.
Right.
Just, let it go.
During this time, we might be the only sense of joy that most people see, so let your light shine during this Christmas time.
Yeah, definitely.
But guys, I pray that you guys have a blessed Christmas. I pray that y'all are safe. I pray that y'all are filled with love and joy and the embrace of your family. And if there's people that are without family, reach out there and be their extended family in this time of need.
Yes, definitely.
But hey guys, until next time, remember to walk in faith, never lose hope, live in love. It's just perspective.